Okay, so I've just finished reading Wild Pets by Medland. Now, I don't really know where to go with this one. First of all, talking about what this book is about, it is a reflection on life as a, I would say, younger millennial woman. In that context, I'm not sure that this is for me. Like, I don't think I was the intended audience of this. Like, I am millennial, but I am older millennial. That said, there are a lot of parts of it that are very... There's lots of little kind of passages or specific sentences, the way that things are described, that are incredibly relatable still. But I think as this book is more driven by conveying emotions, feelings, the complexities of different social situations at a very specific time, that there are going to be women about 10 years younger than me, and younger than that, so that age down, that will read this and be like, it's like looking in a mirror, you know, emotionally. Like, I believe for that age group and for those people, reading this will be an incredibly different experience, because there will be a lot more that they instantly relate to. And in that sense, it's a brilliant book. The way that it describes emotion, feeling, complex relationships in a time when we're removing labels in certain situations and applying more labels to other kind of interactions and relationships. It navigates that really well. For me, as a reader, there wasn't enough story. There wasn't enough plot. There wasn't enough there wasn't enough things happening for the characters. It feels weird even calling them characters, because it is so kind of personally written in it, you know. But yeah, but they're so relatable. Referring to them as characters is different. But yeah, it was like a lot of the things that they were navigating and reacting to were things of their own making. They were all, even though the political situations and social situations they found themselves were very much on a global scale, there wasn't anything there that was like a plot-driven individual narrative. It was all based on bigger world issues and how the people in the book reacted with them, and how it affected them on a very personal level and in very intimate personal relationships. So there was a big part of the book where I was reading it and I was like, what is this about? Like, what is the story? Like, what is, you know, and it was quite hard to get past that in places. But in terms of a piece of writing about how global experiences affect young women as individuals, and how the different kind of agendas within society impact people in a bigger way, absolutely brilliant. So whilst I don't think it's for everyone, whilst I'm normally kind of like a more fast-paced, plot-driven kind of person when it comes to what I'm looking for from books, as a piece of writing, this is fantastic. And if you like pieces of writing that do have, you know, that kind of very complex emotional kind of perspective to them, then you will absolutely love this. I probably would recommend, although to be fair, it's probably quite good for me to read it because I'm not who it was probably written for. But I would say if you are a younger millennial, particularly a younger millennial female, woman, girl, female identifying, you will also take something quite valuable from this. So yeah, Wild Pets, good, a very good piece of writing, but possibly not for me as a casual fiction fast-paced storyline desiring reader.